Hi guys, Eddie Gill with RANS Aircraft, bringing you another tech tip today. We're going to be talking about Proseal and a pretty neat method that we've come up with to apply it in a neat way. It uses very little Proseal. It's not messy. This tech tip is only going to apply, however, to current kits that are receiving the rubber fuel scupper. This has only been out for a few months, so it's not going to apply to everyone. The purpose of this rubber fuel scupper is that in the event of overflow when filling your tank, it's to prevent fuel from penetrating and seeping between the skin and the tank itself, or it could be humidity, rain, debris, any kind of foreign matter. In the past, we've tried several different techniques with the Proseal. We've mixed it up and put it inside of a veterinary syringe and tried squeezing it in between the tank or the scupper and the skin. We've tried putting it inside of a plastic bag and squeezing it out of a snipped end. It ends up wasting quite a bit of Proseal. Sometimes there's no better way, but this method is pretty cool. What it basically entails is we're going to apply the Proseal to our wing skin and glue the rubber scupper before the skin has even been put on the wing. Here on the table you can see I've got a wing skin. This is my left side skin. I have it upside down. So this rubber scupper would be applied right in this position. Okay, I've got it marked. You're going to have to use some careful measurements to make sure that you can draw a line or reference somehow masking tape or whatever you want to use, so that once you've applied the Proseal to the surface, the contact surface area, you can lay your rubber scupper down, and then we'll tape it down with a few pieces of masking tape and make sure that it stays firmly in place until it dries. The syringe method and even the plastic bag, you can get in a pretty good sized bead, but in our experience, the contact area is never going to be quite as good as you can get here with it being completely open, and you can use a spreader or a popsicle stick or a spatula of some kind, and you can get it spread on the entire contact area. I'm going to show you a wing that we already have glued the scupper to, and you can see how well it's glued to the wing and how easy it is inserting your tank, using it to mark the location for the 3-inch opening and the vent line and your bolts that hold the cap together. So let me show you that wing. Okay, here's the right wing, and it has that rubber fuel scupper already glued to the skin. It's been assembled, and the tank has already been installed, and we've used it to mark. But when we had just started doing this, I actually picked up the wing upside down from the scupper, which confirms how well this is actually glued to the skin. So we would take our tank, install it in the wing. We'd make sure that the tank is as far forward and as far inboard as possible, or where you're going to want it to be its final position. And at that point, we would use the actual scupper to mark the opening and the holes, and that way when you drill it and put it back in, everything is going to match perfectly to your existing holes. Let me take that tank back out. I'm going to attempt to show you the inside. You can see, I'm not sure what you're really seeing much here because you can't even see the glue out, but it's very, very, very well stuck down. And that is a much cleaner solution. We're going to jump back to the skin that I have, and we'll show it being glued to the actual skin. Okay. All right, I'm going to use a plastic bag between the skin and my table just in case. I've got some Proseal mixed up. I only mixed 10 grams and it's still going to be too much. Usually we do both wing skins at the same time. We did one before the other so that we could show on the video how to do one and have the other one already finished. All right. Making sure that the fuel vent hole is outboard. All right, that is pretty much it. We're going to grab a few pieces of masking tape and secure it to the skin and let it dry overnight. And that is basically all there is. It makes it a lot easier and a lot cleaner as well. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more tips.